Welcome to the October edition of the Library Roadshow, brought to you by your East Baton Rouge Parish Library and our good friends here at the Around Town Show. I'm Mary Stein, Assistant Library Director. What's up at the library? Downloads, that's what. Usage of our Overdrive downloadable system is up more than 70% for the year, and we're not done yet. Our Freegal music downloads are hitting the charts too. And for those of you joined at the hip to your Kindles and e-readers, we've just started a new online magazine service called Zenio. Visit our Digital Books and Musics tab to get started. Plus, the library system has been hopping with great programs for all ages and interests. We've researched your attic treasures and collectibles, we've heard from local authors, we've tuned into genealogy webinars online, and we've celebrated grandparents and master gardeners alike. We've taken care of everything from your health and wellness to financial literacy and study skills. It's been a busy month at your local library. If you missed out on the fun activities like Attic Treasures and a visit with Smiley Anders of The Advocate this past month, you can still get involved in upcoming programs at your local library. It's as easy as getting yourself a library card.
What's the best bargain in town? Your East Baton Rouge Parish Library. Thousands of free classes, workshops, performances, and community events each year. No ticket required. All you need is your library card.
You know, your library system has over 1.8 million things for you to enjoy, and our electronic collections cover everything from homework help to business research. But it's not all work and learning online. Sarah Crawford joins us now to introduce us to one of our more interesting digital resources in the digital download.
Do you have a passion for antiques or want to identify some vintage items you have lying around your attic? If you missed our Attic Treasures program last month, no worries. You can log on anytime to the P4A Antiques Reference Database at our website, ebrpl.com. The P4A Antiques Reference Database has information garnered from the 50 leading regional auction houses located throughout the United States, as well as other selected specialist auctions. In it, you'll find pictures of hundreds of antiques and collectibles offered at auction. The sale prices are included, and often there are auction notes about the item. P4A Antiques Reference is so good, it's used by the experts on Antiques Roadshow. To access P4A Antiques Reference, go to the library's online databases page at ebrpl.com and enter your library card number. Some examples of what you'll find listed in P4A Antiques include autographs, books, bottles, clocks, dolls, instruments, paintings, posters, sports memorabilia, and so much more. P4A Antiques Reference also has an interesting and informative newsletter. Back to you, Mary.
Thanks, Sarah. I love using this specialty tool. I've spent hours just looking stuff up. Everything from my Star Wars collectibles to my mother's Depression glass. It's addictive. Now let's shift gears and check in with Kayla Perkins, who's reporting in from Beyond the Stacks.
The East Baton Rouge Parish Library System has 12 awesome branches. One of those is located in the northeastern corner of the parish, the Pride-Chaneville branch, and that's where we stopped by earlier this month. The Pride-Chaneville branch library is located at the northern tip of the East Baton Rouge Parish. It's a modern facility and amid abundant natural beauty.
We're nestled in a wooded area out here, and you look out of all sides of the library, from north, south, east, and west. You see trees, and sometimes you see rabbits, and sometimes you see just butterflies, and it's such a peaceful place to be. Usually when first-timers come into the library, they're not from this area, their first response is, oh, wow, you know, it's just the windows, the height of the building, the natural colors and furnishings. It's just like we're part of the wooded area, and it's so peaceful.
The Pride-Chaneville community is a peaceful place with a rich history, and it's a history they celebrate at the branch.
A few years ago, we were trying to think of ways to get people to come and use the library. The library had been closed for a number of years while it was on school grounds. It was in a T building on school grounds. It was closed, and the new library was being built. We opened in 2005, and we were trying to encourage people to use the library to have a reason to come. So we thought about having a community history collection focusing on genealogy of families in the area. And we would pull together history of the schools, the churches, the businesses from the beginning of this area. So that's how the collection got started, and it's grown ever since. We've had lots of contributions, photographs, histories, people from all around this area have contributed to it.
If you're interested in Pride-Chaneville community history, be sure to attend their Community History Festival on Saturday, October 20th. The Pride-Chaneville branch provides access to computers, space and activities for kids and teens, and resources for adults, plus fun programming like their Oral History Week in January.
We want to capture all the memories that seniors have that have lived in this area for a number of years while we still have time. And we'd like to know what it was like to live here in this area from their childhood, what their school was like, what the church groups were like, and how they got started in the working community in the area.
The Pride-Chaneville branch is a community resource whose goal is to answer questions and to promote literacy.
Literacy is really a lifelong journey. And it starts in families. It starts with young children, parents encouraging children to read. And so we offer that opportunity for children and their parents to come in. Sometimes when parents come in, they're a little bit uncomfortable, and we discover they don't know how to read very well. So we try to be very sensitive and help them encourage their children and them as well. So it depends upon the level of the person or their interests, but we just encourage that for their whole lives to take advantage of what the library has for them.
The Pride-Chaneville branch is truly a community resource. Learn more about them and the other branches at www.ebrpl.com. Back to you, Mary.
Thanks, Kayla. I especially love the spirit reflected in the beautiful quilt, which showcases all the ways this library connects to its patrons. And the Pride-Chaneville branch has been a wonderful asset to its patrons since its grand opening in 2005. The Pride-Chaneville community really pulls together. The Pride Community Cookbook, published and sold by our patrons of the Public Library Friends Group, is now in its third printing. Be sure and check it out when you visit them for the Community History Festival. Want to learn more? Browse the online calendar or pick up a copy of the source for more information about programs at Pride-Chaneville or any of our other library branches. We'll be back in a moment with Rebecca Hamilton with the State Book Festival.